On this journey, we arrive in Yamal, a remote region of Siberia in the far north of Russia, a place many describe as the end of the world. Here, life unfolds in one of the lowest temperature environments on Earth. Can you imagine that? Russia's Yamal Tundra, a life frozen in time. This vast tundra, or tundra, is home to the Nenets, true nomads, whose nomad life has remained deeply rooted for generations. Nenets families move constantly across the forest tundra, herding reindeer and embracing a nomadic existence shaped by the Arctic. They chop wood, build tents, and cook over open fires, preserving traditions that define what it truly means to be nomads in this frozen land. Every task is shared, every role essential, creating a tightly bonded community. Reindeer are at the heart of everything. They provide food, clothing, transportation, and income, an entire way of life centered around them. In this remote part of Siberia, with no roads and no modern infrastructure, survival depends entirely on human effort and harmony with nature. Due to the harsh climate and the isolation of the Russian far north, there is a quiet, undeniable beauty here. This is more than survival. It is a meaningful way of life. The Nenets live simply, valuing family, tradition, and the natural world around them. Children wrapped in thick fur step carefully across the snow. Adorable, resilient, full of life. Their journey, shaped by the tundra, reflects a deep connection to a culture that continues to endure. Through these moments, we witness not just a place, but a story. A powerful glimpse into nomad life, vibrant, enduring, and deeply human, where humanity and nature remain inseparable. She prepares a meal for the whole family, her hands moving with quiet rhythm, while the children laugh and play nearby. Their voices echo softly through the tent, light and carefree, a sharp contrast to the harsh world outside. The food is simple yet sustaining, mostly meat and fish, bread and butter, everything they need to endure the cold. At the heart of the tent stands the stove. It never goes out, not day, not night. Its fire burns constantly, boiling water, cooking meals, and wrapping the entire space in precious warmth. It is more than just a place to cook. It is the center of their home, the heartbeat of life in the frozen tundra. In the biting cold of the tundra, she gently lifts a small wooden stick and taps against layers of clothes and heavy blankets. Clumps of snow cling tightly, then fall away with each soft udar, shattering into the silent white. Out here, the Nenets don't dry clothes the way most of us do. No warm sunlight, no gentle breeze, only freezing air and endless snow. So, they clean everything in their own way. Simple, yet incredibly clever. In Russia's Yamal Tundra, everything freezes. Rivers, lakes, even the ground beneath your feet becomes solid ice. For drinking, cooking, and daily life, the Nenets collect snow and ice from the endless Arctic tundra. It may sound simple, but trust me, it takes deep knowledge, patience, and hard work. They never gather snow near their Chum tents. After days of living in one place, the snow nearby can become dirty or contaminated. Instead, they travel farther across the vast white wilderness, searching for freshly fallen snow, soft, pure, untouched by footprints or smoke. Once collected, the snow is melted over an open fire, transforming frozen ice into life-saving water. In the Arctic, every drop matters. on the frozen Yamal Peninsula. Because of the extreme climate, their entire way of life depends mainly on reindeer and fish. Reindeer are not just animals here. They are everything. Transportation, clothing, shelter, and most importantly, food. Reindeer meat is the true lifeline of the tundra. It can be eaten raw, boiled, roasted over open fire, or dried for long journeys across the snow-covered wilderness. Fresh reindeer meat is especially valuable because it provides important vitamins and nutrients that help people survive in the freezing cold. Fish is another essential food source. Pulled from icy northern waters, it becomes a vital part of daily life for Nenets families traveling across the tundra. Even simple foods like bread and wild mushrooms hold great importance here, adding variety to meals in a land where nature offers very little. In the Yamal Tundra, trees are extremely rare. Across the endless Arctic landscape, only small shrubs and low vegetation manage to survive beneath the freezing winds and permafrost. For the Nenets people, even something as simple as firewood becomes precious. To keep their fires burning, families must carefully gather dry branches, frozen shrubs, and anything that can be used as fuel. Sometimes, they travel long distances searching for driftwood carried by northern rivers, wood that may have floated for hundreds of kilometers before reaching the tundra. Every piece of wood matters. It is used for cooking, melting snow into drinking water, warming the Chum tent, and surviving the brutal Arctic cold. The women quietly begin preparing the next meal for their families. Again and again, day after day, in this endless sea of cold. It may look repetitive, almost unchanged, but is it really? Because hidden within those familiar motions is something powerful, a quiet strength. They cook, they tend the fire, they care for the ones they love, not just to survive, but to create warmth, real warmth, in a place ruled by ice. And somehow, that changes everything. It's these simple, beautiful acts that keep life alive, vibrant, even joyful. Yes, joyful! Because within this rhythm, this cycle that never seems to end, and maybe, just maybe, that's where the true beauty of life begins. In this frozen land, even food tells a different story. Meat cannot be thawed the way it is anywhere else. It freezes solid, hard as stone. So instead, they take a saw and an axe and cut it into pieces. Amid the brutal cold of the Yamal Tundra, the entire family gathers around a shared meal. Inside the warm Chum, laughter fills the air as bowls of hot food are passed from hand to hand. Children smile, elders speak softly, and everyone eats together, side by side, in the heart of the frozen wilderness. Here, a shared meal is more than food. It is warmth, family, and the spirit of survival in one of the harshest places on Earth. Another family begins preparing their meal. Here, life moves on gently, day after day, with familiar routines repeated across the endless frozen tundra. Chopping wood, tending the fire, caring for the reindeer, simple tasks that have shaped the rhythm of nomadic life for generations. And somehow, in this vast world of snow and silence, these small moments make the tundra feel alive. After a few days of camping on the frozen tundra, it's time to move again. Not because they want to leave, but because they must. They journey toward new lands, fresh grazing for their reindeer, clean ground to begin again. After days of cooking, eating, living, the old camp slowly loses its purity. And for the Nenets, moving on isn't just survival. It's a way of respecting nature itself. Some stops last only a few days, quick, fleeting moments across the snow. But in the deep, frozen grip of winter, they may stay for weeks, waiting, watching, enduring. Every year, this migration follows a timeless rhythm. In summer, they travel north, where the ice softens, where life returns. And when winter closes in, they move south, escaping the harshest Arctic cold. It's not just a journey, it's a cycle of life. On Russia's Yamal Peninsula, the Nenets travel up to 1,200 kilometers every year. Imagine that distance. Through snow, wind, endless white horizons. Every 3 to 5 days, they raise a new camp, their Chum, a warm home rising gently from the cold, silent land. And during peak migration, they move every day, covering 3, 10, even 60 kilometers, searching for the best land for their reindeer. Their entire world, everything they own, packed carefully onto reindeer-drawn sledges. A single move can take 12, even 24 hours. No noise, no rush. Just people, nature, and a journey that never truly ends. Everything is ready. It's time to move. At the new camp, life begins again. The men, and a few strong women, raise the chum, lifting each pole into place. Nearby, women and children prepare food for the whole family, keeping the fire alive. Everyone has a role, and together, they build a home once more. Meanwhile, the children played joyfully in the snow alongside the sled dogs. Their laughter echoes across the frozen tundra as the dogs run, bark, and leap through the thick Arctic snow. Even in this harsh and icy world, moments like these fill the camp with warmth, energy, and life. This is daily life in another Nenets family camp. Most families live close to one another, creating small communities across the frozen tundra. They share food, herd reindeer together, chop wood side by side, and help each other survive the long Arctic winter. In this harsh land, cooperation is not just tradition, it is a way of life. Every task is shared, every hand is needed, and every family depends on the strength of the community. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this journey and would like to support the channel, you can use the Super Thanks feature. Become a channel member and support future documentaries. Any support, big or small, truly means a lot to us and helps us continue bringing stories from remote places around the world. And don't forget to like the video, leave a comment, and share your thoughts. We genuinely love hearing from you. See you in the next adventure!